New at 4, 3 Portage Police Department staff members are now fired after being arrested for allegedly making potentially threatening comments about someone who filed a restraining order. This according to the police chief. Probationary officers Craig Crary and Benjamin Oetzman and administrative assistant Casey Crary were arrested Sunday. 2 of the 3 are accused of violating a temporary restraining order, and the other officer faces a charge of disorderly conduct. The Portage police chief says all 3, quote, made a poor error in judgment that will not be tolerated. The details of what the officer said and who the petitioner is were not released. We are working to gather more information on this developing story.